We got 3 swipes in under 20 minutes. Let's go. What's going on YouTube? This is Garrick and I'm back with another video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. So today we are still in our swipe series. We're going to discuss the pillow that I use, some of the techniques that I'm using for my swipe, and what happened with the 3 swipes that I did. So we're going to dive right in. We got a lot to cover. So this doohickey here is from Walmart. It was about $5 and it's holding all my paints. Really inexpensive little tool here. It's found in the laundry section, but it's a great organization place on a door, which is an area that we normally don't get a lot of storage. So I just wanted to share this hack with you. Okay, so what you just saw was my pillow paint, which is Color Placed by Walmart. Yes, I purchased liter containers from the Dollar Tree, and I mix about 1.5 ounces of water to help with the flow of my paints. I also have a problem with leaving my tops off at night when I'm done painting, so they do naturally thicken back up a little bit. For swipes, or at least for the swipes that I desire, it is important to make sure that your colors are the same consistency. This really helps with the cell formation and lets them pop. When when your paints aren't the same consistency, you're still going to get cell reaction and good cell reaction. However, it's just not the look that I'm going. It's more inconsistent. And I like for the cells to pop all over the canvas, and when I stretch, create some beautiful things. So here I am trying a swipe from the center. I'm swiping both ways. I can tell you already that I've messed up. I don't have enough pillow paint for this swipe. Make sure you have enough pillow paint, because when you swipe, you're essentially peeling back a layer of paint. As you swipe down, or whatever way you're swiping, you're taking some paint off the canvas. So if you don't have enough to begin with, it limits how much you can actually move those cells when it comes time to stretch or tilt or spin. So here I'm gonna go over some of these swipes that didn't give a lot of reaction. I didn't really add anything to my business card, just did some more swipes. So now, as you see, I'm tilting and not a lot is going on. I just don't have enough paint on my canvas to really get things moving. So this is a great teaching moment and lesson. Things don't always come out the way that you want them, especially with fluid acrylics, but failure is one of the best lessons in this technique. I can definitely tell you that. Loving these colors. I will say, I apologize, I mixed these colors up and I don't know exactly what I put in them, so I won't have that information for you this time, but I put a big note on my desk to make sure that I write down the colors that I am using, especially when I get to mixing paints and pigments and all that jazz. So I've already got the paint on the canvas, so we're gonna stretch and see, what we can do with this little bit of paint. It doesn't look bad. It still has some beautiful cells. It's just not exactly, I'm kind of a perfectionist when it comes to my art and the look that I want. So for some, and oh, that's beautiful, but for me, this is just not it. So here are a couple highlights of the end result. So we're kind of gonna scrap this and try it again. So I decided that the canvas is too small to do that technique. So I decided to go ahead and do a swipe all the way down. And of course, I thought I was recording when I was not. But all I did was lay more pillow and add colors back to my canvas. Since the paints were nearly the same consistency, you see how the cells react all the way throughout the swipe. That's the look that I enjoy. So, after doing so many swipes and studying, that's what I realized works for me. And I just want to share that information with you. So here I am tilting. This is another video where the tilting is done in real time. I think it's important to tilt in real time in some of your videos. While it can be kind of boring and tedious to watch, it helps people, and this channel is specifically, the first and foremost, is to help people. So I try to balance everything and not make the videos too long, but yes, this video was done in real time. So I just love these results. The pillow begins to show the farther it swipes, and I love that. So we're gonna do another swipe, and I wanted to do this because I want to show you a difference. I'm positive, 100% positive, that we are gonna get more cells and it's gonna be more intense because I'm putting my paint farther down the canvas. So the farther you put your paints down the canvas on a swipe, the more reaction you're going to get throughout. For me, I enjoy the trailing off of the paint colors that give that watercolor effect at the end. So I never ever put paint on my entire canvas. I may do it for the purposes of training and showing people, how it looks. But for me, I love that trailing off light. It just creates a dramatic effect. All right, this is my black cell activator, and we are getting ready to swipe. You are in for a show. Look, just, those colors. That burnt orange and that cool crisp white and the magenta and purple. Let's just see it again. So you can see I use more color, and look how rich and luscious those cells are, and look how many more cells we see at the bottom of the canvas. Now as we stretch, those cells are going to open up. That lacing and that cell combination are going to create some wild effects. I just love it. Oof, good gracious, I love it. Once again, the tilting is done in real time, and look how that white has popped through the black at the top. I mean, it has just completely taken over. So as I tilt, I know it looks like I'm tilting a lot, in which I kind of am, but my paints are thicker, so it will allow me to tilt without losing too much paint too quickly. But I'm satisfied with this. Look at those cells, man. Nothing gets better than these cells right here. I'm just so pleased and so glad I was able to get it on video for you guys. So I want to leave you with a great tip. With swiping, there's a lot that goes into it. Not just the paint, but the swipe itself. The pressure that you're applying, and it's so hard to describe on camera. So what I recommend is to get a couple canvases and just try different pressures using the same paint. Get to know that paint, keep those same colors, and keep trying over and over again. And if you're still not getting what you want, try thickening up the paints just a little. So take your same paint and make it a little thicker each go around until you start seeing something that you want. That way you know the ingredients and you know what you put in it, so you have a great starting point and foundation to build on and just find that perfect consistency for you. This technique is all about the flow of the paint and what works best for you. Wrap this thing up. As always, if you enjoy this content, please hit the like button and the subscribe button. And remember, do everything with love. I can't wait to see you in the next video, and have a great day. Peace. Peace.